surfaces that resume to the top for human review. Jason Walker is co-founder and managing director of Thrive HR Consulting. Did I explain that right? I spent a lot of time on that, Q, because I didn't fully understand it, but I imagine that it's something, it looks to AI something like a word cloud. Would that be right?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, Christian. That's exactly what it does. You obfuscate the wording in the resume by making it white, by making the font white. And so the human eye doesn't see it, but the AI does pick up on it, and it will key in on the keywords to essentially try to push your resume up to the top of the stack. But yeah, you did it well.
So if you were employing this hack, you would, like the picture we're seeing on screen at the moment, you would just throw in 1,000 words, perhaps, that are buzzwords that employer would be looking for.
Yeah, it's really trying to, game the system. So you throw in, like you said, a bunch of buzzwords, and then you hope that the AI will pick up on it and see that you have the relevant skills to get the job, and it will push you forward. Part of the problem that's happening right now is there's so many people applying for jobs because of the amount of layoffs that have happened. You probably have quadruple the amount of people that are applying for jobs. So people are really desperate to get their resume seen.
Yeah, I understand that. And I understand how you would have to do a first sift of those applications. But there is a broader question here about how effective AI is at finding the right candidate. I mean, there might be people who don't get the right buzzword and don't employ this particular hack, but face to face, they might be the ideal candidate.
Well, I think one of the problems with employing this tactic is if you do it and you do get noticed, you still have to go through an interview process to determine that you actually know these skills and you have competencies in these skills. So just because you get your resume noticed and you get this hack to work, it doesn't necessarily mean that it bodes well for you when you go through the interview process, because if people start to detect that you did this, I think it really questions your credibility coming into an organization when you essentially try to cheat the system to get a job interview.
Just a quick one. I've only got a minute left, Jason, but presumably AI is being used in other ways to get jobs, for cover letters, maybe to improve photos that are put on applications.
Oh, AI is basically ubiquitous with job search right now. There are headshots that you can do by uploading 20 different pictures of yourself, and it will customize headshots. You can have AI upload your resume and do mass applications for as many jobs that you want. There's AI that will help you do interviewing through the system and ask you interview questions based upon the type of job and the skill sets that you need to interview. So AI is just breaking in very, very quickly into the candidate interviewing process.
Jason Walker, thank you very much for your time. I'm not sure AI would be able to help me with my image, but maybe it could put in the buzzwords. Maybe I could get through that initial process. It is being used to greater and greater extent. It is the future. We'll be right back. We're going to take a short break.